Hi, I'm Dr. Sian Cole, Senior Health Psychologist, and today's video is on Move for Mood. So, the chief function of the body is to carry the brain around. So, a common cycle I see is the downward cycle. Being a health psychologist, I do see a lot of people in physical and or emotional discomfort, such as pain, fatigue, and sadness. So us humans are very apt at engaging in avoidance behaviors when we're feeling unwell, not getting out of bed, not doing things that we want to do. However, what happens is we will start to develop a depressed mood. There has been some interesting research that I've read from NASA. So NASA pays fit, young, healthy people to lie in bed for 2.5 months. And they're actually testing the effects of like gravity on muscles and the cardiovascular system. But what I'm really interested in is reading about how their mood changes. And there's one guy who even blogged about it, and he started recording what we would say is depressed symptoms within a matter of days, and definitely within 2 weeks, he was feeling very depressed. And when you think about it, of course, your brain wants you to move around, so it rewards you for movement. So when you're not moving, when you're not engaging in actions, then your brain has no reason to release any of those feel good hormones. Thus, you're going to be feeling depressed. Here's another common cycle, especially when I'm dealing with clients who have illnesses, have been in hospital, have surgery. So you're having an unpleasant life experience or event. You're going to be feeling some, symptoms of depression, anxiety, and stress from that unpleasant event. Those emotions can have physical effects as to the unpleasant life event, especially if it's health related. And then again, we tend to engage in less physical and social activities. We withdraw, we avoid. It's something that's really common. And then your mood gets worse. So I've got a question for you. Would you take a pill that made your muscles and bones stronger, improve the function of your heart and lungs, made digestion easier, so improved your appetite, helped you with constipation, made you feel better in your mood and help you with your concentration and memory, and even helps you sleep a little bit better as well. We feel less tired and able to get a good night's sleep. And it even helps your other medication to work better. You see something that you would seriously consider taking? Most people will be saying that's quite a magic pill and they would be happy to take that. The thing is, there is no pill that does all that. But movement and exercise does do that. And there are many benefits. I'm just listing a few of them. But we do know that engagement in physical activities helps release the feel-good hormones. As I was saying before in that quote at the start, your brain wants you to move your body and it will reward you for doing that. It helps with healing. It helps pump the blood around your body, and that aids in the dealing with the inflammation in your body, all that stuff that helps with the healing. It helps your body be strong. And that's all of it, the muscles, the bones, the heart and lungs. It helps with sleep and fatigue because you're actually moving your body and making it a bit tired so you can fall asleep. And it helps keep your brain fit. Again, your brain benefits from the blood getting pumped around, oxygen, all that, the chemicals, hormones, all of that stuff is really important. So there are many benefits. We also know, and you might know from my other video on emotions are about motion, about movement. And most of the time, when we're having our unpleasant emotions, it's telling us to move towards meeting our needs. However, sometimes we actually can't act on them, not in the here and now, but we do know that exercise can still help with your emotions. So we know that exercise can help actually manage your anxiety and frustration by reducing your stress hormones. And exercise also can help reduce low mood through activating endorphins, feel good hormones. So, the upward cycle, how to kind of stop that downward depression cycle is engaging in the upward cycle. And what we actually need to start with is the physical activation. That's what we've got to do first. We've got to move first. We can't wait to feel better and then move. It's the other way around. We've got to move. And then we know that our feel good hormones will increase and our stress hormones will decrease. That will actually help our mood improve. We'll then develop more motivation and confidence, and we'll get that sense of accomplishment. We've done something. This will then improve our physical well-being, all those benefits of strength and healing and all of that. And then that will help you increase even more kind of physical activation. And we know that this even helps with recovering from having a hip replacement. We get people to stand the next day. We know that back pain, the best treatment is physical activation. And we even help people to exercise during their treatment for chemotherapy because we know it actually helps the chemotherapy get around the body better with blood pumping. We know it keeps the muscles strong, the organs functioning, and it does have a better outcome. And it also helps people feel more in control. So one thing we do need to be aware is that we do need to move smart, especially when we have an illness or chronic pain or other things that's going on. So we don't want to be engaging in the boom bust cycle. And I do have a video on pacing on this, but I will go over it in this video as well. So what happens sometimes is we might start to engage in an activity, but we overdo it. We pass our line of tolerance. And when we do this, we then pay for it and we bust and we crash. And then we might start to avoid more activities or just lie in bed, not doing very much. Then we might start to feel a bit guilty and we try again and we overdo it again. And what actually happens over time is our tolerance level actually goes down. Our pain might kick in sooner and sooner, or our fatigue or whatever might be getting in our way. So we don't want to engage in this boom bust cycle. What we're interested in is pacing ourselves, doing our graded activity. So we do want to kind of start less than what actually our goal might be. So, we might have a goal to return to work or, exercise 30 minutes 5 times a day. That's not where we want to start, especially after, going into hospital or being diagnosed with an illness. We actually want to start below what our goal is and then grade our activity up. So gradually increase our activity or exercise and work towards our goal. And this actually will help reduce the pain and fatigue levels over time and help your mood as well. So my tips to get moving for mood: do what you enjoy. I do get a lot of people asking me if they should do Pilates or, go for a walk. And it's really about just doing something that you actually enjoy because you're more likely to do it. If you're worried about injury, speak to a physio, exercise physiologist, your doctor, to find out what is safe for you. But really, if it's dancing to music or going for a walk, around the local lake and you enjoy that, then that's a really good place to start. And also when you do start small. I think a lot of times people get a bit of that motivation and go to the gym, but they'll do a full hour session and then they just don't have the energy to go back, that boom bust. So what you really want to do is you want to start small, even less than actually what you think, because you can always add and build. And my main suggestion is about consistency. That's why you want to start small. You want to do something that you can do consistently, even when you're having a bit of a bad day or you're busy or you're just not feeling like it. And again, we know that waiting to feel like exercising doesn't happen, but that's why consistency is key. Set a routine, do something that you can do on a regular basis, and then that's really easy to build. And then before you know it, it's just part of your week, your routine, and you're engaging in that physical exercise. So let exercise or, physical activity be your stress reliever, as there's just so many benefits for it. And good luck. And thanks for watching.